Hi, so on today's episode, we're gonna get into lemon chicken orzo soup. I have a little recipe here. I'll be sure to post a link at the bottom of the description bar. I love soup, okay? It's cold. I live in the Midwest. It's about negative 14 degrees today. And so I wanna make a little small little pot of soup. Something for me to munch on, to have for lunch or dinner. I usually try to typically make 2 meals a week and alternate them throughout the week, whether that's for lunch or for dinner. And we'll have like alternate meals, whether let's say somebody wants to throw in takeout or something like that. So today we're gonna make lemon chicken orzo soup. The recipe calls for orzo, olive oil, carrots, celery, and onions. That's your mise en place. And then garlic, dried thyme, oregano, black pepper, bay leaf, lemon juice, chicken broth, lemon zest, chicken breast, and spinach. And so we are gonna get into how to read a recipe. We're gonna get into, we're just gonna make a small 1 chicken breast size, and I do actually believe it's about 8 ounces, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so if you are interested in seeing how I make this delicious meal, keep watching. So before getting started, I do have to do a little prep work. I literally have to clean up the kitchen. Unfortunately, in a perfect world, you would like to have everything already done. That ain't the case. Right now, not today. And so I'm gonna leave this little bit in so you will see that just a regular, literally a stay-at-home mom in school at the moment, and juggling the fact that I have a little one in the home. Sometimes I just have to do what I have to do when I can do it. And I made popcorn as a snack, and that same pot is what I'm going to use to make the soup. So I have to clean it. There you go. Everything is not perfect, so I'll put it back. Okay, let me pause this. Okay, so I like a little YouTube TV. I'm a very big podcast girly. I very rarely watch cable network television or network TV. I will watch a YouTuber any day of the week. And there's this discussion going on because they have put into place someone who wants to take away the aspect of junk food purchases from food stamps. And there are so many reasons why that is just the most hypocritical thing to do. And the one reason is because we don't realize a lot of the foods that we purchase, even me, I don't have EBT, but just cash purchases, actually considered junk food. For instance, your coffee creamer. I'll just use this as an example. This is a junk food item. Did you know that? This is considered a junk food item. And it's considered a junk food item because the amount of sugar and processed soybean oil and things of that nature that is in that. So this is just a simple example. Oftentimes, people like to think that people who are on food stamps are poor people. And ideally, that's what it's supposed to be. But ideally, it's not. Sometimes it's not. And it just is what it is. And so that is used as a stereotype that we like to use in against the minority communities, when oftentimes minority people are not the ones that are beneficiaries of it. And if they are, and they truly are, 9 times out of 10 they live in an inner city where they live in a food desert, i.e. me. Growing up, I lived in the inner city of Chicago. There was a food desert. There was not, and I repeat, a full service grocery store for 20 blocks from my home. Me and my mother literally would have to get on the bus and go from one end of the neighborhood and community all the way to whole nother community just to grocery shop. When I say full service, I'm talking about your Publix, I'm talking about Aldi's, I'm talking about Jewel's, I'm talking about Whole Foods. And I know Whole Foods is a bad example because they're usually in different demographical areas, but I'm saying full service grocery stores. A lot of us have little bodegas, little mom and pop stores in those areas at which we live, and where food service, food EBT cards are more prevalent to be distributed, and they don't offer literal fresh items, fresh items. They don't offer that. You may get a couple canned goods of this and a couple canned goods of that, but at the end of the day, they don't offer that. And so I'll say this: if you don't like it, don't participate in it. It's just that simple. If you don't like it, don't participate in it. But I think you're missing the bigger picture. That only is 7% of consumption is to food service, EBT recipients. 7% of the overall government budget. 7%. That's less than a fraction. You can't even fractionize that, right? So like, you're like, it's absurd. And it's just a further way to divide us, because division. That's all you need is just division. So just be kind to people sometimes. If you don't like it, then you ain't got to be a part of it. But some things ain't really, it really ain't that deep, and I think we make it so difficult for everyone. You grew up and you made it out, or you did the right thing, and so now you like, well, why can't everybody else do the right? Because unfortunately, a lot of people don't have the mental capacity to do it all. They can't do it all. It's a struggle. For some people, it is a literal struggle. So you need to be gentle. You should be kind, literally, to one another, because what you can do, the next person, it may not be that easy for them to do. And at the end of the day, most of the recipients that are getting it are because they have kids. And those that don't have kids, let them be. Like, be grateful that you don't have to be there. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Okay, so I'm back. So one thing that I like to do when laying down my cutting board is I like to put a paper towel down. And so that is exactly what I am going to do. I'm going to lay down a paper towel. And once that kind of like has its nice in, then we're gonna saute our vegetables. Okay, y'all, so I'm back talking now, and we got to put this chicken. But if you hear some little chatter in the background, it's because my son is downstairs now. I just realized you didn't turn the TV on. Let's put this chicken over. We're only gonna kind of color that, but give me a little color. Not by much though. Again, this chicken is not all the way cooked, so it's just gonna come out, you know, kind of browned on both ends. And now I'm gonna add a little olive oil. Minced garlic. And veggies. I'm gonna add that too. There. Burn my garlic. So, celery, carrots, and onion is called mirepoix. Not sure if any of you all up there are familiar with the term. I actually went to culinary school, so that's a little chef secret. So, celery, carrots, onions, mirepoix. Just those three. Mirepoix, okay. All right. all done. I'm sorry y'all didn't see me at the orzo and the spinach. I was filming, but it wasn't recording. Oops. Okay, but anyway, here it is. It is so delicious. Let's give it a taste. That is so good. That's definitely gonna keep you warm this winter. Try it out. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, be blessed.